Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to speak with you regarding a subject that I feel very strongly about. There are about 925 million malnourished people in the world today. That means 1 in 8 people do not get enough food to be healthy and lead an active life. Throughout history, world hunger has always been a global issue. There are many famous people throughout history that have spoken about this issue. JFK said, "The war against hunger is truly mankind's war of liberation." And Jimmy Carter said, "We know that a peaceful world cannot long exist with 1/3 rich and 2/3 hungry." Today, I will talk to you about what hunger is, the causes of hunger, how many people it affects, what organizations are out there to help fight world hunger, and what we can do to help. So, did you eat breakfast today? What about lunch and dinner? Well, some people around the world struggle every day to have even one meal. Hunger and malnutrition are in fact the #1 risk to health worldwide, greater than AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis combined. So first, what is hunger? The Oxford Dictionary defines hunger in 3 ways: the uneasy or painful feeling caused by the want of food, the want or scarcity of food in a country, or a strong desire or craving. World hunger refers to the second definition, the scarcity of food in a country. So what causes hunger? The #1 cause of hunger is poverty. The causes of poverty include poor people's lack of resources and extremely unequal income distribution in the world. How many people does hunger affect? There are about 925 million hungry people in the world today. That is about 13.6% of the world's population of 6.8 billion. The majority of the hungry people are in developing countries. The number of hungry people in the world has actually increased since 1995 due to 3 factors: the neglect of agricultural relevance to very poor people by government and international agencies, the current worldwide economical crisis, and significant increases to food prices. Here's a chart that breaks down the number of hungry people in the world today. Children are the most visible victim of hunger. Poorly nourished children suffer up to 160 days of illness each year. Poor nutrition actually leads to about 10.9 million child deaths each year. The world produces enough food to feed everyone. Today, we actually produce 17% more calories per person than we did 30 years ago. So, what's the problem? Well, many people in the world do not have sufficient land to grow or income to buy enough food. So how can we help? There's so many organizations out there that donate and help fund world hunger. One is called Why Hunger, a leader in building the movement to end world hunger and poverty by connecting people with nutritious and affordable food. Within this organization, there's a smaller organization called Artists Against Hunger and Poverty, which is actually an organization of performing artists that fundraise to earn money to feed hungry people throughout the world. Another organization is Kids Against Hunger. This organization helps reduce the number of hungry children in the US and worldwide. To do this, they actually have food packaging satellites that extend in the US and Canada. At these satellites, they package food to send throughout the world to hungry children. There are so many organizations that you can donate to, volunteer for, or do fundraisers for. We can all do our part to battle this global issue and make a huge difference. Yeah, maybe by donating or volunteering, we won't end world hunger, but every little bit helps, and everyone pitching in can make a difference. Even one less hungry child a day is making progress. I spoke with you today about how much of a global issue world hunger is and what we can do to help. I really want to stress that hunger affects 1 in 7 people around the world. There's so much we can do to help, and I just want you to think about what you can do. Here's some websites that you can go to visit. Together as a community, a country, and the world, we can make a difference and feed hungry people everywhere. So how can you help? I hope that I have encouraged you to figure out what you can do to do your part in the fight against world hunger. Whether you want to donate, do fundraisers, volunteer, or find your own way to contribute, I hope that this information gets you going. I appreciate the opportunity to present my views on world hunger with you today and want to thank you for your time.